What's the name of this? Tazacorte? This is the marina on the other side of La Palma Island. There's two main marinas here. The one we're in, Santa Cruz de La Palma, and then this. This looks kind of nice. I like it. Quite impressed actually with this place. Tazacorte Marina. Beach is just there. There's a small town. A few bars, restaurants. What more do you want? Small town over there. And then the marina looks so peaceful. I'm looking at the boats and there's not a single movement. Peace and quiet. Unlike where we are, where every boat is rocking and rolling for its life. It's like being at anchor, except you're tied to a dock. Santa Cruz. I think we f***ed up. We should have come here. Nice. Oh, it's overcast today. Breeze is cool. It's not cold, but you miss the sun.
So we're leaving today? Just bringing Benny on board?
Yeah.
Benny, how do you feel about a 2-day crossing? Feel okay about it? No problem.
Benny's ready to rock.
No problem.
And so we leave the beautifully placid marina in La Palma. Amazing. The last 2 nights, it's like a different place. The swell has ceased, and it's a pleasure to sleep here. All right, Mrs. C? And the swell here causes so many problems when it's up that they had to install this gate system, which we are about to pass through. And basically they've got a gate that they raise, and it stops the swell from coming in. And I'm just driving and filming at the same time here, so it's a bit erratic. So here we go, we're good. And when we go out, yeah, that pulley system there pulls a gate up from the ground and closes off the marina, but the swell still gets in. I mean, Jesus, last week we were here, Tuesday night was unbelievable. Our first night, thought we were going to go off our heads. It was nearly as bad as being at anchor, but except that of course you had the benefit of knowing you were tied to something. Alright, that's not a good sign. They're actually welding the thing up as we leave. They don't want anyone else coming in. And so off we go. Next stop, Madeira. So we are facing into a 2-day sail, and we're looking forward to it. The conditions seem to be amazing. Weather forecast is great. We hope we're going to get the wind that they've promised us. That's the biggest problem, is we mightn't get that wind, and then we have to motor a bit, but fingers crossed, as always. It's going to be brilliant. So long, La Palma. See you in the next life. How does it feel? Yeah. See you in 2 days. Bye.
That was your training.
Yeah, you are now qualified. Going to sign the paper. Sorry, love. Where we going, Ben Beds? There could be a bit of motoring going on, as the wind is very light at the moment. So just out of La Palma, that's a really beautiful clear day. So looking south, that's La Gomera, and over there southwest, southeast, is Tenerife, Mount Tide. It's a really nice day. Bit overcast. There's no real cold. Nice breeze. Hoping for more. So La Palma was the last of the Canary Islands on our trip. Kind of sad to see it go. Who knows when we'll get back. Jeez, I'm glad we left that behind. That's one angry looking sky back there, boy. The wind got up, gusting in the low 20s at the moment, and we have full sail. Probably should have reefed, but then the forecast was only like 13 or 14, 15 knots, so maybe later. I'll definitely reef before nightfall just in case. Like we didn't leave La Palma a minute too soon, because back there we are. It's early morning, day 2 on our sail to Funchal, and it's has been eventful, but the weather has been very strange. We picked this weather window because the predict wind and windy apps were telling us that the wind would get up maybe to 16 or 17 knots, and the sea was going to be 2 meters less, so we went 2 days of that, no problem. And overnight, once it got dark, we were in like squally conditions, is the only way you could describe it. We didn't get much rain, we got some alright this morning. Not much, but the gusts were getting up to 30 and 35 knots. So we were holding on. We had to get the main or the head sail away at the end of the first one. And we didn't know it was the end of the first one, and literally as we put the head sail away, the wind fell off to like 7 knots. So we started the engine, that was at midnight, 12 o'clock last night. And we motored for 2 hours, and we got the sail out again, and we eventually gave up on the head sail because we just couldn't control it, and we just went with the main sail, and that gave us an average of about 4 to 5 knots overnight. We started the engine again because we were more or less into the wind, so we left the main sail on at about 2 a.m. and we've been motoring since. So Paul and Sarah were on shift. I got some sleep and I'm just up. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now, and I've been asleep since 5. So I got 5 good hours, really. 4.5 I got up one. And we have the sails out and we're sailing again. And she's clipping along at the moment at just over 6 knots. We're more or less halfway there. Our ship schedule was to be in for midday tomorrow, so I think we're still going to hit that, no problem. In fact, if we can hold 6 knots, 6.5 at the moment, for the day, we'll be early, we'll be in at dawn. Which is fine, we don't want to be in too early either, because we want to be beating around in the dark. So, yeah, the sun is out, the sky is blue, there are a few clouds, but it's going to be a beautiful day. There's my younger brother over there, and we're about to have some croissants. Les croissants. Tu me paies? Special brand. We're all life lined up. See, it's a bit rough. Gusts are just pummeling us. Meters there, you know, and she hits like 35. Well, maybe it's wrong, there's something wrong with it. So yeah, we're just on the edge of a squall maybe. And we're ploughing away. We're doing fine. Sort of averaging 6 knots or so all along. Some pops and snows over but it is wild, and the odd wave just comes over us. We get a lash. I think the weather today would be singing, if it could sing a song, about its ever-changing moods. Because the sea has, well, definitely changed. There's a few white caps around. Gauge is telling me 15 knots. 15? That's about right, I'd say. We're on a full sail. The sun is out. I got 2 hours sleep. Happy camper. Finished my stew. Finished that then. And everybody's feeling very mellow. We're all sitting around. And we were all singing In Gang Gully 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 Gosh. We just finished 16 verses. And it is 5:15 in the afternoon. A couple of hours of daylight left. Then we'll do our final night. And we expect to get into Funchal tomorrow. Sometime maybe around midday, early afternoon. We'll see what the night gives us first. Another one of those, boys and girls. We're just coming to the end of our second day at sea. No, it won't be the end of our second day until tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock. So we're heading into our second night. And there goes the sun. Bye bye, baby. See you in the morning. So we're still on schedule. We think we're going to be in by midday tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Into Funchal in Madeira. Never been to Madeira before, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Hopefully tonight will be a little better than last night. Last night was very messy. An awful lot of wind, uncontrollable wind. So tonight, I suppose things are a little better. The sea is a little more even. The wind is on the nose, what's there of it, about 10 or 11 knots. So we have the head sail in. The main, we're going to leave that up for stability, and we're motoring. And we'll see how it goes. But we're hoping it'll be a little more pleasant, a little more calm. So last night was hard to manage. It was a bit uncontrollable. Anyway, there goes the sun. See you in the morning. The intrepid explorers found this island in the middle of the sea. And on the map it says It's called Madeira. Doesn't look like a cake, but we will see when we arrive. Funchal. Okay, well, we're in. Nice and safe. It's a nice enclosed harbour outside, and then you come in around and the marina is in the back, and it's lovely. But they're tight on space here, so there's this little boat here inside us, and this is owned by George. George is from the Ardennes in France originally, but he lives in Martinique, you know, and he brought that boat up from Martinique, and I think he said he's going back to Martinique at some stage, but not today. So we're here just temporarily. This one here, with the seagull on it, is going to be going in about an hour or so, and then we're going to slide back and into that spot, and then we'll have a look around after that. It's really nice, the sun is shining. It was a lively crossing, but it was great. We managed everything fine. Yeah, yeah. That first beer makes everything all better. And we're in Funchal, Madeira. First time ever in Madeira. Loving it. Just loving it.